In a lot of churches and amongst lots of Christians, we speak about discipleship regularly. And there is a good reason for that. Jesus' last words are about how we have to go out into the world and make disciples. It's an understatement to say that this is important. This command should be at the core of our lives. In other words, this is your big mission as long as you are here on earth. But that is easier said than done, because what actually is discipleship? A disciple is a pupil or a follower of a leader. As disciples, we take our place as a pupil or a follower of a leader or master. Jesus is our leader. Jesus is our master. A disciple of Jesus is someone who wants to become like the master, Jesus, entirely. The Bible says it must be enough for a disciple to become like his master. Becoming like the master impacts all areas of our lives. We don't just want to know how the master thinks. We want to put it into practice, live it out, express it. We want to follow the master in what he teaches and what he does. His commands are worthy to be examined and studied. But in the first place, they are meant to be lived out in our lives. Between your head and your hands is your heart. Let yourself be touched emotionally by the Master, Jesus, and his heart becomes your heart. The things he is passionate about become the things you are passionate about too. Here is an example that shows the difference even better. Imagine I tell my daughter, Joy, she needs to clean up her room. She replies, "Okay, Mom," and goes to her room. After a little while, she comes back. She says to me, "Mom, I studied how it would look like if I would clean up my room." Well, that would not satisfy me, of course. She should not just think about what I said, but do it, put it into practice. Or imagine her coming down, telling me, she could even say it in Russian. That is great, but she still needs to do it. Or imagine her stating that she will study with her friends how it would look like if she cleaned up her room. No, she should not just study it with her friends, but do it. The bottom line is obedience. At Alongsiders, we define discipleship as the process in which you follow Jesus, the Master, our leader, yourself, and give him all authority in all areas in your life. As a disciple of Jesus, you become more and more like the Master. The other side of this is that you reach out to someone else and disciple him or her. We often say, discipleship is a verb. What you have received, pass it on to someone else and become a disciple maker. Stephen Covey writes in his book that telling others is the next level of learning. By telling on what you have learned, it settles it in your heart. And that is exactly what we want in following Jesus. We want Jesus' teaching and ways of doing to settle in our hearts.